Hello everybody and welcome to the off-season video here of our F1 2021 My Driver career mode here on the channel. Hope you're all having a great day. You just saw the reveal of our new car as we head over to McLaren, and yes, McLaren Vodafone has returned. Very excited here to get this season 4 underway. Some changes to look at coming this season. I'm going to show you guys all the new cars, the liveries, all the new teams as well, and we're about to check out the driver changes and who's our teammate. We're about to find that out as well. Is it going to be Lando Norris, the defending Formula One World Drivers Champion, or is it going to continue to be Daniel Ricciardo here now, as we're about to find out now, as I was just going through real quick, seeing where we're stacking up against the competition in terms of the aerodynamics, the powertrain, the chassis, as well as the durability there. As you can see, a lot of work to catch up to Aston Martin, the team we just left this season, but we're at least ahead of Aston Martin overall in the R&D chart, but they have really good durability and they have really good powertrains as well. The top 3 cars though in durability are all Mercedes powered vehicles here now. As you can see, Daniel Ricciardo is going to be our teammate who we thought we were going to be replacing. No, Lando Norris has left McLaren after winning the championship with McLaren here. He has gone to Red Bull to replace the retiring Sergio Perez. So Lando Norris and Max Verstappen will be the lineup at Red Bull. That is going to be one heck of a competitive lineup, and I cannot wait to see how they do. And Lando, basically his reasoning for leaving was he wanted a new challenge after winning with McLaren, so he's going to Red Bull. So Antonio Giovinazzi has went to Aston Martin to replace myself, and Christian Lundgaard has moved up from Formula 2 to replace Giovinazzi at Williams with that new Williams Porsche team here in this F1 2021 career mode. A lot of changes, as well as it starts off with the schedule. There you can see it's only a 16 race schedule this season, and it starts with Bahrain, then we head to Imola, Portugal, Monaco, Azerbaijan, my home race in Canada, then we go to Austria, Britain. That's the first half of the season. The last half is Belgium, Italy, Singapore, USA, Mexico, Brazil, Saudi Arabia, as well as we end the season at Abu Dhabi. An exciting schedule here now, as there's a lot of good racetracks on this schedule here, and then next season, for season 5, we will probably return to the normal 23 race schedule that we are normally using here in this F1 2021 career mode now. But it's time to check out some of these other liveries here. So here's a better look at this Vodafone McLaren here now, as I'm going to link every livery mod in the description. Of course, credit to all the people that made these mods, and you can find all of these on Race Department here. Most of these mods, or not most of them, but some of these mods, like this one right here, were made by Jamie G18 here now. Is really good job he does here now. As you see, the new livery for Mercedes looks similar to, I think, what the 2019 Mercedes livery this is basically based off of here, and my all-time actually favorite Mercedes livery. They have dumped Aramco because Aramco has actually gone to Aston Martin. You're about to see that paint scheme or livery as well. There you see the Red Bull Oracle livery. Look at that. This is one of my favorite ones. Very different, very unique compared to some of the Red Bull liveries we've seen before. Really like this livery here that Verstappen and Lando Norris are set to pilot here for season number 4. And here is now the Aston Martin Cognizant Aramco livery. Now Sebastian Vettel and Antonio Giovinazzi will be behind the wheel of this Aston Martin. Curious to see what they will be able to do now. Vettel won 3 GPs last season compared to myself, who only had 1 on Aston Martin, and of course he had multiple podiums as well. The Alpine has now some BWT additions onto it. We've gone back to more of the original Alpine livery, but with, you can see the added on BWT there towards the front. Looks really good. Once again, everybody that made these mods for these liveries will be credited in the description if you want to check out these mods as well. So there you see the Ferrari Santander livery. Looks so good here now. Love this livery. I personally enjoy it more than the IRL Ferrari livery now, as I like the shade of red a little bit better on this one here, but nonetheless looks tremendous here. Now there you see the AlphaTauri. Some minor changes there. You got Red Bull powertrains noted there on the bottom of the car, and then you got that little red stripe there at the back with that Red Bull logo. Looks really good as well. Once again, subtle changes to that AlphaTauri, but I think it looks tremendous here, and it's going to look awesome on track as we head into season number 4 in the Bahrain GP. Here's a new team that takes over the Andretti Autosport team and takes over the assets of Alfa Romeo. It's the Audi Sport team here, and now is what a beautiful livery that is there, and I cannot wait to see how both Kalamaila and Guan Yu Zhou are going to be able to do here as Audi. They are committed long-term to Formula One, a part of this career mode, unlike Andretti, and are hoping for long-term success. Haas has now actually partnered with Maserati, so Haas Maserati joins the sport here now as well. Very beautiful livery on that car as well here. Very cool to see these new partners coming in, and then it ends up with Porsche and Williams collaborating for a team. Now, there it is, a Williams Porsche that will hit the track this season as well. So Audi, Maserati, and Porsche have joined the sport here of Formula One, and I really love the liveries that we got on display for these drivers and these cars here for this season 4 of this My Driver career mode. Let me know which livery is your favorite here for this upcoming season. I'm going to be a little bit biased, of course, and I'm going to say the McLaren Vodafone. That's the one I'm driving, but we had preseason testing get underway here from Spain now as a track that I've never personally enjoyed driving at. There you see a clip of the Mercedes going around with Lewis Hamilton behind the wheel of that machine now, as Valtteri Bottas and Hamilton are set to go after championships again this season. Now, as you see, the Red Bull of Verstappen making some laps now. Lando Norris will be his teammate this season. Can't wait to see how they do. And then I was on track here in the McLaren Vodafone colors for the first time in this preseason testing. Car felt great right up until I make a mistake, of course, here. Now, I was just mentioning a track that I don't really personally enjoy racing at very much here, and I would actually make quite a significant mistake right there. Lost some grip, overcorrected, into the barrier I went. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm in the barrier. I just screwed up. There you hear myself over the radio there to the team. There, our first accident in preseason testing would fortunately be our only accident here in preseason testing, but not the way we wanted to start things here. A little unsettling going into the season in Bahrain, but not too concerned here. Now, of course, we're learning the car. There's the Aston Martin going around there on the track. You can see the shade of green really pops out here this season with that car going around the track here, and it looks really spectacular as well. And then we have the Alpine making laps, the BWT Alpine that was there with Mandiant there as well, a sponsor on the car here now, as I'm excited to see how George Russell and Ocon are going to be able to do with this team this season, if they can make some more improvements. So one team I really want to pay attention to this season, though, is AlphaTauri. They made some big improvements, and they are now a competitor up towards podiums, and even as Yuki Tsunoda proven, they can win races there, as he was able to pick up the win in the Brazilian GP on just pure pace. It wasn't luck. So I'm curious to see what AlphaTauri is able to do this season right here with these Red Bull powertrains. It is important to mention that as well, BMW is no longer with Red Bull, a part of this career mode, so it's all Red Bull powertrains here this season now, and it'll be curious to see what they're able to do with their power this season. There, as you saw, the Audi on track here, replacing that former Andretti team, and then formerly before then the Alfa Romeo team, and that was actually Guan Yu Zhou there just behind the wheel as he was going down towards these first couple of corners. I'm curious to see where this team's going to stack up. You know, Alfa Romeo, they struggled a lot, and then Andretti comes in, well, they struggled just as much as well in this career mode, and they called it quits pretty early and handed the reins over to this Audi Sport team, and hopefully they can really spice it up here for this team and at least get them on the right track. And same for Haas Maserati, and coming into the season, Haas Maserati is way behind. I really don't see them going far now, as unfortunately there was no regulation changes. So for these new partners coming into Formula One, it's not like they have an opportunity to develop something over the offseason and really get a good head start. No, there's no regulation changes. So Haas Maserati, they are starting way behind, and they have a massive mountain to climb just to get to the second worst team. They're going to have a long season here, as you see the Williams Porsche, the final team that was out making their first laps here. Now, as you got Christian Lundgaard joining the Williams lineup here this season, curious to see what he will be able to do against Nicholas Latifi. Williams showed signs of being able to upgrade their car enough to get towards the midfield last season, so it'll be interesting to see if they can really take those strides to kind of plant themselves there in the midfield this season here. But nonetheless, preseason testing went overall well, went smooth for us here with this McLaren Vodafone team, and I was happy, and I'm excited for this upcoming season number 4 of this My Driver career mode. But that's all we got for this off-season video. So in the next episode, we head to Bahrain for the first GP with McLaren. A huge step in our F1 career. I think we've proven ourselves well. We've won 2 GPs with Aston Martin over 2 seasons. We've gotten multiple podiums as well, and I feel like we are deserving deserving of an opportunity to compete for our first World Drivers' Championship and hopefully help McLaren get a Constructors' Championship, which it came up just shy of by 2 points against Mercedes last season. That does it for me. Let me know what you're looking forward to the most in terms of the liveries and whatnot, and I will see you guys in the next one for the season opener. Have a great day, everybody.